them now, man. We're live on both of them now. NBA live stream. NBA live stream. We are live. Yes, sir. You already know the deal. Let's get the homies in here. God. We're going to text people to hop in here. Yes, sir. Steady Dave. What up, Brody? You watch basketball like that, David? Got Mike back in here. Y'all seen LeBron James lose that game they were supposed to win? The fact that Anthony Davis, man, went out there and fucking laid a dud, dude. Getting into that basketball, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Kadar, what's up, man? Andre, going live on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, all at the same damn time. Cheers to everybody pulling up to the live stream. By everybody, I mean all 6 of y'all. Much appreciated. By the way, inside the NBA with Chuck, Shaq, Kenny, Ernie is the best NBA talk show that's out. That's a fact. Let's talk some shit, man. Let's talk some shit. What are you guys' reaction on this game so far, man? What's your guys' reaction on this game so far? Because this last one specifically blew me. It really did blow me. Sucks that it had to end that way. Yeah, man. LeBron James played the best he possibly could, man. Hey, man, Jay Green, how you feeling, homie? What happened, man? What happened to the Lake Show, man? What up, Kadar?
Yo.
What's up, Brody?
Bruh, this shit was crazy, but my mom was watching the game and she was like, yo, Portland's winning. I was like, you crazy, yo. I didn't think Portland was going to win this game.
Oh, Mama Kadar watches basketball?
She do from time to time. She just hates LeBron. She's a LeBron hater.
What?
So she wanted to see
oh, man.
She wanted to see him go down. I was like, if you had like Powerball, like you were like trying to like bet money on this game, would you like bet against LeBron? And she was like, yeah. Like she didn't know what she was talking about, but you know.
There's two types of people in this world, man. LeBron stans and LeBron haters, man. But it's all good.
I don't think they would have won this game if this was in LA.
Oh, definitely not, man. Definitely not. No home court advantage for any team except the Orlando Magic. They don't have a home crowd, but they're playing in their city, so that's like one mental edge. This is the Lakers' first playoff game since. This is the Lakers' first playoff game since when? Since 2013?
Yeah.
What's going on,
Dwight
Brooks?
was on that team. Dwight was on that team. That was back when Kobe got hurt.
Steve Nash. What up, Brooks?
What's up?
My boy BT in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're live on Periscope. You want to tweet out the link?
Flames.
We are on IG Live, Hear Me Out Entertainment, HMO.podcast to be specific, and Periscope. Definitely tune in. Playoff live stream. I'm with the homies. Kadar was with us last night. BT was with me the whole time. We were just talking about these game ones, man, and the last 4 games that just went on today. We got the first one was what was the first game of the day? We had Bucks and
Magic.
We had Bucks and Magic.
Yes, sir. What's his name? Vivacek, 35 points, something like that.
Yup. He had a great outing. It was a 35-13, but it was like a very impactful 35-13 because Giannis also had 30 and 30 and 14, I believe. But it was quiet, man, because once again, I told y'all last night, Giannis is not like that in the playoffs. All you got to do is clog the paint, and they did that all afternoon. And he still managed to put up 30 and 13. No hate towards that, but bro, this guy is guardable, man. He is an approachable dude.
That's right.
That half-court offense.
He's an approachable dude, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, dude.
But I think just like Portland, I don't
Brady,
think Orlando would have won that game in Milwaukee. So I think Milwaukee will turn it around.
Yeah, we'll see about that, man. I think they will too. I think they'll probably still win in 5 or 6 games, regardless of the loss today. Magic came in.
Oh, Brady, why are you saying he's overrated?
This nigga KCP got 1 point, son.
Bro, he's whack, bro. The Lakers have nobody else on their team. Anthony Davis was bricking all night. Anthony Davis only managed the points he got off free throws.
Point, bro.
Hell yeah, we all knew he's some shit.
Bro, they need to give Dion Waiters
homie came through just to say that and hang up.
was playing like some shit too.
Oh my
Danny Green
god.
was some shit too, yeah.
He could knock down the corner 3. That's his shot.
Damn, bro.
He had a chance. He had one of the last corner threes too when he bricked that joint.
Yeah.
He's fluke. He be fluking sometimes. He knows he's great, but he doesn't want to be great.
Huh? HMO.podcast for IG.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Kobe would have dropped 40 on your man Trent, bro. That's crazy.
Probably, yeah.
He would have. Braun bullshit and letting that nigga stop him.
You know, when I seen that tweet, Steez, I was about to be like, don't do him like that. But you know what? You're probably right.
Don't do who? Braun like that?
Don't do Braun like that, yeah. But shit,
Bro,
man, he didn't step up.
He be too busy trying to felicitate AD's 30 instead of getting 30 himself and letting that nigga work.
Yeah, man, that's so whack, bro. I need to see it. But LeBron played a great game, though. It's everybody. Nobody else could hit shit, man. Nobody could hit anything, bro.
Yeah,
and they were getting good looks in there, man. I can't understand how you're gonna come to the Lakers and still have this sauce-ass squad, man. That's some BS.
LeBron should have been more aggressive. I agree, Brady.
Yeah, he should have been. He should have been.
He's gonna come back and drop like 30, son. But at the same time, he's only 5 triple-doubles away from Magic. So I think that was in the back of his mind, too.
Yeah, it's possible. But let's go down the slate of games. The first game of the day was Magic and Bucks. It was obviously probably the second, now I can say is the second biggest upset of the night behind Blazers and Lakers. Everybody had Lakers winning that one except for, I don't know, I think Jay Green said he picked the Blazers.
I picked the Blazers too.
And under.
Hey, Brady, Giannis getting exposed, bro.
Bro, I've been trying to tell y'all, man.
All he
Giannis not like that.
And niggas is getting hip to it.
I seen that Barry McCockiner dude. I don't know if y'all know him on Twitter. This guy said if Giannis was 6'2", he'd be working at Costco. Because this guy can't do nothing else other than running the paint and just fucking dunk and rebound all day.
I mean, it's basically Russ. Russ is a baby Giannis. And you see where that shit gets him.
Oh, no, that's fake. You can't be saying that about Russ.
Bro, Russ is not what niggas make him out to be, bro. He's been in the league. Literally, niggas do the same shit with John Wall. Hey. John Wall do the same shit for bricks, and niggas always say he's never going to hit a ceiling.
Nah, Russ not fucking it up for the Rockets, but the Rockets are still going to be nice without Russ. We'll get to that in a minute.
He didn't even play.
That's what I'm saying. They're better. They play really good without him, but we'll get to that. Magic and Bucks. We got 35 and 13, like you said, from Vucevic. 35 and 14. Yeah, 35 and 14 and 4 assists in 36 minutes. Who else went out there? You got Terrence Ross was out there getting really big rebounds, 18 points, explosive. Markel dropped a cool 15. Gary Clark,
Terrence
another
Ross
cool 15. Yeah, Terrence Ross, he's all right, man. He has his moments, but yo, it was a solid performance from the Magic. Do I think that they'll do that again? Probably not. I think that this is probably the only game they win. They maybe win another one. If they go out there and win 2 in a row, we'll be having a different conversation. But
Mike Budenholzer is one of the best coaches in the game. He's gonna have adjustments. They gonna
That's a fact.
We got to definitely give props to the coaching staff because they're not number one just because of Giannis. They're number one because they got a great team in place that's been working in the regular season so far. But they need to step up in the playoffs because
they're just as inconsistent as LA though.
the coaches are not going to make that much of an impact like the players are in the playoffs. It's different in the playoffs, man. Like, the coaches can only do so much. They need the stars to go out there and play. And if Giannis is going to be getting 31, 7, and 17 and losing, you still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double digits. So, like, they played solid, but the bench didn't do shit. That just goes to show that they need Giannis to do more. And if he's not shooting jumpers, what's going to happen, man? They're just going to clog up the paint, and he's going to go home in the second round.
I'll tell you who they missing. They missing Malcolm Brogdon this year.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah, but they still... Who just said they got in this place, though?
Or nobody.
They got George Hill.
Nobody.
They got George
They
Hill
got
still.
DaVincio coming off the bench who didn't even do anything today.
George Hill is nice, though. Don't sleep on George Hill.
Nah, I mean, he's solid, bro. It's George Hill, but it's like, it's a new age, bro. George Hill's only going to do so much in this pace in NBA now.
George Hill is he's a throwback player at this point, man. Like, I don't see him being like that much of a contribution to the Bucks like that. You know, like even what's his name, Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe, man, he's such a flaky player, man. I can't trust that team like that. You know, I definitely got them going past the Magic though.
Let me ask y'all this. So when they was thinking it up, when KCP was thinking it up, and everybody's Danny Green's thinking it up, where was JR and Dion?
They needed to give Dion some bump.
Dion barely got any bump.
To these niggas.
Dion barely got any bump, and either way, man, a motherfucker is like, he is the worst shot taker on that team outside of J.R. Smith. There's no point of even having them in the game.
Though. He can get a bucket for himself. He just can't help you get a bucket, and that's I think Braun was trying to play like, you know what I'm saying, like triangle type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like the old Lakers style.
Yeah.
Where he needs to take what they got and what they've been running with all season,
right,
and do that.
Nah, that's a fact, man. LeBron has he has a tendency to get a bit passive in big games, but that's like usually a first game jitter kind of thing, I would say. I mean, he's been good in the
process for sure. For everybody.
He's been great in the first round. The last time that he was in the playoffs, obviously Indiana took him 7 games, so we see that he's not, you know, gonna sweep everybody, but let's not put the Blazers on too much of a pedestal here. The Lakers still got this series.
But truthfully, the Lakers weren't doing good before today anyways. They were on like a shitty streak in the bubble.
Yeah, and Anthony Davis and LeBron weren't
playing. And it showed today, bro. I
Lakers were
like
fighting.
It was a game of momentum today, bro.
But we'll get to that.
Needs to play better.
We'll get to that game.
80's numbers and defensively, you know, he was on point, but he was taking way too many threes that he was missing.
Exactly, man. He was missing a lot of shots.
Bro, I already knew he was gonna do that. He did exactly what I tweeted that too. He did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do, bro.
Let's get on to this.
He was forcing the paint. And LeBron was thinking twice about every drive.
Bro, he even got LeBron James a couple times too.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Now look, but y'all, let's get to the next game real quick. We'll get on to this Lakers game as we move down the slate. The second game of the day was Heat and Pacers, man. Heat and Pacers. The T.J. Warren versus Jimmy Buckets beef is renewed once again. The Heat come away with the win, 113-101. I was on a roll earlier, man. I was thinking, I'm like, man, the Heat won this game. I'm like 6 for 7 now. It's gonna be a roll, man. So I was happy about Heat Pacers. What do you guys think? What are your biggest takeaways from that game? Do y'all like the Heat to go far in these playoffs?
Yeah, they just gotta keep on playing consistently and go through Jimmy Butler.
I don't really see either of them getting far though, but I'm definitely respecting
Jimmy B not tricking nobody, Brady. He's nice.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
TJ Warren had a good game though. He bounced back against Jimmy Butler. That's why he had 20 or so points, right? Yeah, TJ Warren went out there. Well, let's look at TJ Warren went out there. He had a cool 22 points, but 38 minutes. He probably could have scored a little bit more. Him and Brogdon had 22 apiece. You got 11 from Holiday. Victor Oladipo only 9 minutes played, and then he had to leave the game, so that kind of hurt him. Bubble TJ, hell no, man. Bubble MVP, Dame Lillard.
I feel like he's still not 100%.
Did Dame Lillard die?
He's not even dropping like 25, 20.
Yeah, he's got that foot issue.
Yeah, bro. I feel like he's still not 100%. There's no way, bro, because he's literally giving TJ and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's letting him take over.
Hey, if the Miami Heat are gonna make it far, they gotta hit the 3-ball better.
Yeah.
I mean, Robinson, that's their guy for that right now.
Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero.
Yeah. Tyler Hero
had a good game.
PT though.
Nah, you know what I like about this Miami team, man? They're physical. They get down and dirty with those guys that they got, and I feel like the Pacers are, like they're kind of showing fatigue a little bit, and TJ Warren is not going to be able to carry this team, especially not with Oladipo coming in and out. They need to get D Wade in that lineup. What lineup? They need to get D Wade in the big three like shit.
They already were down Sabonis. Now they down Oladipo. He got to come back. And he got to.
Yeah, they're tired, man. They're tired.
Oladipo's hurt again?
Yeah, Oladipo was out with an eye injury.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, Brody had a fat ass swollen eye. I give him credit. He stayed in the game to shoot the free throws, but yo, what the fuck hat is LeBron James wearing, man? I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
What's up with that shit?
Oh wow.
Come on, Bronzo. Come on, Bronzo.
I mean, this is kind of not coon, but this is kind of the shit that girl was talking about in that interview with that one guy. I forget. They be talking about how niggas don't be educated. They just feel like they have a platform to do shit.
They're performative type shit.
No, it's like Bron is on such a pedestal in the world that I feel like he's singly taken upon himself to press the issue so much so that he's being like, that's not corny, but it's like he's not doing it effectively.
You're right, Brady. Yeah, they need to arrest the people anyway, but it's just still crazy.
What's good, chat? Yo,
yeah, Marv. Oladipo had an eye injury. He got poked in the eye.
It looked like he came out of a fucking boxing match, Victor Oladipo, man. He hit the ground hard. Or actually no, I think Jay Crowder elbowed him in his shit. I think that's what gave him this fat lump on his eyeball. Dude.
It's like in and out on my audio, Drew.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Again. Yeah, say it again though.
I'm saying it looked like he came out of a boxing match. He took a elbow from Jay Crowder, I think, in the eyeball.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit closed up.
Nothing beats that Artest elbow though.
Nah, nothing. Never.
Yo, man.
James Harden.
No, but even without
that's probably why James Harden is some shit in the playoffs.
Even without the eye injury though, Oladipo does not look 100% healthy.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that quad changed him, bro. He was out for an entire year. His whole play style he's not as explosive as he was before, and the jump shot has like zero confidence. It seems like the Heat.
That's probably why he didn't want to come in the first place.
The Heat are a much better basketball team than the Pacers all around. Like, and right now the best players on each team, Jimmy Butler versus TJ Warren. I'm taking Jimmy Butler in every game this series.
Yeah, Vic is a DMV guy.
That definitely shout out to Depot, DMV hoops, DMV buckets for sure. Shout
out Demetha, shout out Indiana.
Hey, and another thing that people sleep on about Miami, Andre Iguodala got championship DNA, man. He could come in and kind of give them that guidance as a team, like to make them that sleeper, that sleeper in the East. You got Jay Crowder there too. He's got experience going deep in the playoffs with LeBron and them. So
you should have been doing that with the. It could be low Memphis. Should have done that with Memphis.
What? Nah, man. Memphis had zero chance compared to Miami.
But you don't come in as an OG and get respect like that, though.
Yeah, that was messed up. Yeah, you should have just swallowed.
He didn't think John Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. were going to be tough on Memphis this year. He didn't think Memphis had a shot.
Yeah, he was trying to be.
I think what he meant, what he was thinking was that Miami has more of a shot, and as a pro, you gotta give that man his props for going to the spot where he feels he can contribute the most and have a realistic chance at a chip. Going to Memphis was not a realistic chance. Going to Miami is like, it's a lot more realistic than going to Memphis. Let's be real.
I feel it, but it was very prima donna-ish for me. Like you just came
I
from
could agree
Golden
with
State.
that.
You were on a 3-year run. You got defensive MVP. Like, come on, bro. Like, you posted little bro these niggas.
Keep it a stack. I don't think he wanted to go to Miami. I think he wanted to go to one of the LA teams. I think Memphis didn't want to send him over LA.
Definitely,
they were hurt. They were hurt about Iggy. Like, just...
100%.
Yeah, carrying them.
All right, game number 3 on the slate of game number 1s for Tuesday. This is the second day of game ones. This is the 7th of the 8 games. We got Thunder and Rockets. Rockets won that game by 15 points, 128 to 108, 123 to 108. No Russell Westbrook. He's going to be out for the unforeseeable future. In the meantime, James Harden steps in there and drops a cool 37 points, 11 rebounds in just 34 minutes. And you got Eric Gordon dropped 20, Jeff Green dropped 20. Ben McLemore with a cool 14 off the bench. You got PJ Tucker contributing another 11 points. They had a great game, man. I like them without Russell Westbrook in the playoffs more so than with, man, because they got so much chemistry already. And the Thunder team, like, I know they had this nice Cinderella run in the regular season, but this is the playoffs now. This is the playoffs, and the star players are going to step up. As far as the Thunder, you already know Chris Paul's going to step up. You already know that maybe you might get a nice double-double from Steven Adams. But outside of that, who can you really trust on OKC to get you a playoff bucket? Can you say you trust him?
Or Dennis Schroeder?
Dennis Schroeder to give me a playoff bucket? Please stop. I think he had like 4 points today or 2 points. I don't trust him to get me a regular season bucket.
I was on the island like that. Harden, bro. It's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what CJ did to Ja, that's what they do in the shot right now.
Bro, James Harden is going to eat. James Harden's not scoring.
He only had 9 points.
I would say James Harden's 37 today is probably the least amount of points he'll have in any game this series. He's going to go off for like 40 plus in the next couple games.
But like, Harden's real comfortable right now. Usually Russ dictates the
exactly.
Just playing at home.
Russ coming back could hurt things,
today, though, forever.
Nah, don't ever say Dennis Schroeder is a playoff bucket ever again, please. Dennis Schroeder is not a playoff bucket.
I think, that shit's probably going to be a sweep. They don't got enough firepower. I agree with you.
They double team Harden and they about to get burned.
The thing about Oklahoma City, man, is that if nobody else is knocking down shots, Chris Paul got to score like 40 points, and he's not doing that. Chris Paul only dropped 20 points in this game. He almost had a triple-double. He had 29 and 10. But
give his ass a sense of being and shit.
let me ask you guys this question. Did y'all even know that Danilo Gallinari dropped 29? That has to be like the most quiet 29-point performance I have ever seen in my life.
I don't even know who that is, bro.
Yeah, that's a slight 29.
I didn't see that.
He's nice, but that is the most silent 29-point performance I have ever seen in a playoff game. Because usually motherfuckers are glorified for 25 to 30-point outings in the playoffs. So like to see him go out like that, 29, and still get smacked, nobody's even mentioning him. Bro, that
might have been the most annoying game of the day for me, because Stan Van Gundy needs to stop calling basketball. Like, he's a smart basketball mind. Like, he knows, like, he understands basketball. But when he said Danilo Gallinari was like the most underrated player in the league, I was about to like turn off my TV, bro.
Most underrated player in the league?
He said that.
All right, let's unanimously talk about that real quick. Who's the most underrated player in the league right now?
The most underrated basketball player in the league in terms of like any player or star players?
Let's say under 25.
Under 25, the most underrated player under 25.
It might be Donovan Mitchell.
I think it could be Michael Porter Jr. could be the most underrated like young player in my opinion, because
but he's just blowing up though.
Motherfuckers are not putting respect on his name, bro. I'm talking about he's gonna be a top 10 player in the league in like the next 2 or 3 years, and motherfuckers are not giving him that respect. Michael Porter Jr.
He might end up keeping that starting small forward spot forever.
Wait, who did you just say, Drew?
Michael Porter Jr. from Denver.
Okay. Nah, bro, not over De'Aaron Fox, bro.
De'Aaron Fox is nice.
Okay.
I respect that.
Dig it. You know, and then you got Book, bro. Book's coming up.
Book's not underrated though. He proved himself. He proved
How
himself.
about Brad?
Bro, he is. He's on the.
Bradley Beal is definitely the most underrated player. He should have been All-NBA.
Brad's not underrated either.
26.
Brad gets recognition. Brad gets way more recognition than most guys.
You should have gotten that All-Star selection and
that was a snub. That was definitely a snub. In terms of, but people like basketball, like fans and players in the league, they know that he's nice. Like the people that kept him out of the votings for like All-Star and All-Star is a fan thing, but I guess the All-NBA thing, like those are commentators and analysts choosing that shit. Some people that really are just choosing favorites. Like Bradley Beal, we all know that he should have made it. I don't think he's underrated. I think he gets hella love. Maybe it's because we're from out here.
That should be getting more, bro.
We all on the same page, though. It ain't Danilo Gallinari.
Hell no, absolutely not.
That's what Stan Van Gundy said.
Danilo Gallinari gets as much love as he deserves. He's not overrated or underrated.
Yeah, facts.
There's a lot of good young talent, though.
All right, so that's Thunder versus Rockets, and now we move on to the main event. The main event. In this corner, we have the Los Angeles Lakers, who have not been to the finals to the playoffs since 2013. LeBron James and Anthony Davis making their Laker playoff debut. And then in the other corner, you got the hottest player in the bubble MVP, Damian Lillard. And they win by 7 points. The Blazers beat the Lakers by 7 points, 100-93. The upset of the day, really, unless you want to consider Magic over Bucks, the upset of the day. That's really, could go either way.
I said the Blazers would win this game too. So
I have a great question for y'all both.
What's up?
Yo.
All right, so I'm assuming, Dro, you taking the Lakers to win this series, right?
Yeah.
All right, so if you put the Trailblazers in the East based on what you've seen today, do they come out of the East?
Finals. In the East, finals. There's no team that could keep up with them and play their game as well as they do. Not in the East. Maybe.
If you put the Trailblazers in the East based on what you've seen tonight, do they come out of the East?
I think they're a conference finals team if they go to the East.
That's a run over them.
I say that they can be, if not in the finals, they can be Eastern Conference finalists for sure, brother. Like, there's not a lot of teams that can keep up with the Blazers in the East. What you mean, Brady? How'd I slice it? What I slice about?
Dame is just playing another level of basketball right
now. Dude,
the
motherfucker's pulling up at...
Bro, 19-6 run in the last 6 minutes, bro. They were rocking them. They killed him
party
bad.
foul like shit already.
But I was telling Dro this before y'all joined. If this game was in LA, the Blazers would not have won.
Hell no, man. This home court advantage or none or lack thereof is crazy.
I don't know, bro. I can't even say that, honestly. Based on what I saw,
Dame is not pulling up from half court at Staples. I promise you that. Well, I don't promise you that, but I almost guarantee. I guarantee you that.
I got $50 that he'll do that at Lakers next game.
See, I'm not even that confident to put my money on that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's been snapping on everybody for like a week.
Nah. But he'd do that in the
8
bubble.
games in a row.
He would do that in the bubble. I don't know if he would do that at Staples.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Staples is a different. They're breathing different air in that building, man.
Bro, he shut up Skip Bayless though earlier. Skip Bayless was talking some major shit.
Yo, Skip Bayless needs to shut the F up, man, because he is motivating Dame to beat the Lakers, man. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
And then Skip Bayless is going to get mad at shit if they do.
Melo was a non-factor in them winning.
Let me ask y'all a quick question before we get back onto Lakers and Blazers. Why do people want to prove Skip so bad? Why do they want to prove him wrong so bad? Like, why is his opinion?
Because he's an expert.
Why is his opinion so important to these motherfuckers? Where they feel like everybody knows that he was a bum in high school. Everyone knows that he was 11th grade JV. Everyone knows that he averaged 1.4 points per game in high school as a junior. And he's still, he's living rent-free in so many athletes' heads.
He be trolling, bro. He's like the older Max Kellerman, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm fucking saying, yo.
He be trolling like shit, bro. This shit be
trolling. Bro, loving some Max Kellerman.
Bro, he be spitting facts. Max be spitting facts.
Bro,
nah, Max has his good days and his bad days.
Bro. He said, I want Iguodala taking the last shot of the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. They said you got...
That's a little wild. That's a little wild.
People dead in the face and said that. They laughed him out.
Yeah, he was really prepared to look.
I can't co-sign on that one.
I just hate Max Kellerman because he always meant, he's like, I hate to say it, but Kobe Bryant. And I'm like, bruh, just stop. He always brings up Kobe like every 2 shows.
Bro, they have.
Like, you didn't even talk about Kobe this much when he was alive. Like, it doesn't make
Damn.
sense.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. legend. Yo, man, back on the subject of Lakers and Blazers, man, I got to be completely honest with you. I thought that this game might have turned a little bit because a lot of guys were in foul trouble. You had Nurkic had 5 fouls. Hassan Whiteside had 5 fouls.
They still pulled it out.
Yeah, and they still pulled it out. You know,
but Nurkic got a good 3 fouls for just standing. That was bullshit.
Howard, too, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bron was playing a little scared there towards the end. But you know what? Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, they got endurance like a motherfucker. They both went 40-plus minutes.
19-6 run to end the game.
They both went 40-plus minutes in this game each. And the fact that Melo also went 38 minutes in his 15th year in the league, motherfuckers thought Melo was done, bro. They thought Melo was done. I thought Melo was done. And here he is coming back to give 38 playoff minutes. Shit's crazy.
Melo had 11 and 15 points.
That was the best Melo's looked defensively a part of Portland.
Yeah, man.
He didn't really do anything, guys. Like, if you looked at him the whole game, he was just running around.
He was on Bron a few times.
Bron,
he was giving him a little bump. He was giving him a little bump
off of each of those possessions.
There was like 2 key plays
both those times.
No, there was 2 key plays that stood out to me. He had. I think Bron was looking for Danny Green in the corner. He turned the ball over when Melo was
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was okay.
And then
that's fair.
And then AD was coming down in transition. He knocked the ball out like.
To me, bro, the MVP of this game was Hassan, bro.
Yeah, all those blocks.
He was giving McGee and Howard trouble on the rebounds, and he was a force for LeBron in the paint.
Damn, game ball goes to Hassan Whiteside
to alter the game because Hassan was giving Dame the ball, and you saw what Dame did, and he was also stopping.
Yeah, AD did play scared, Brady.
Yeah, and AD wasn't doing, his normal thing. So I feel like Hassan was the difference maker for game 1.
AD had 28.
Bro, Anthony Davis, he
28.
He really upset me today, man. He couldn't even hit the free throws today. He can't shoot a jumper. He was missing layups, and he can't even hit the free throws either. If Anthony Davis doesn't come back with like 40 points in the next game, it's gonna look pretty bad, man. Regardless of what LeBron does.
Role playing though,
Danny Green was awful today,
bro.
All of them were bad.
That's why I was saying they needed to give Deion some bump.
You got Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso went out there. He plays for 29 minutes. And scores 2 fucking points, man. Are you serious?
Caruso.
The Eagle, bro. This nigga, he doesn't do anything.
No.
His role playing is A1, bro.
No, bro. Stop loving
bro, who rebounded who?
KCP, man. Frankie Stees started out the live by saying this, and I can't even believe I'm reading the stat. 29 minutes from KCP, and he dropped 1 fucking point. A breadstick. He dropped a breadstick. He's not a brick. He's a fucking breadstick.
Dropping 2 points.
KCP is a fucking joke, man. He had this.
Who won the rebounds?
Who won the rebounding? LeBron had the most rebounds in the game today.
He probably had like 18, 19. Right?
17 rebounds, 16 assists, 23 points in 41 minutes of play. LeBron mother freaking James, take 17 assists, bump it down to 12, and give me like 35 points. And LeBron James, they probably would have won this game.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Kyle Kuzma's first step is getting lethal, bro.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma was nice today.
His first step is getting nice, bro.
Kyle Kuzma had, 14 points? Dang, but he did it on 14 shots.
Yeah, bro.
And 8 rebounds.
He was their backbone today. They would have got blown out the water if he didn't carry some of the momentum.
Kuz is a much better player when he puts the ball on the floor. Like, when they try to get him to catch and shoot, like, that's not his game.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because he's 6'8", bro. He's 6'8", 220. He's not a small guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about the fact that they're all playing with 3 7-footers.
And they're all Mike Fire Strike was going on, y'all.
Right, and then the next 2 people are 6'8" and 6'9". Like, that's a pretty big lineup.
NBA playoff live stream party, guys. Welcome to the stream. We got a few people on Periscope, IG. Shout out to Frankie Steves and K Muzzy for joining us.
Yes, sir. Yes,
bro,
sir.
the NBA bubble is crazy, man. This is historic. We've never in the history of sports seen a situation like this where neither team has home court advantage. We're seeing an open gym situation where guys are going in there and they're just hooping. Guys are just going in there playing. Coaches are coaching a little bit, I guess. I mean, but right now we really got to see who is about it and who's not, because guys go in there like, you got guys like Kobe who enjoy silencing crowds, and then you got guys like, like the Warriors and LeBron at times where they thrive off of the noise of the crowd, right? But right now you don't have either of that going, so we're really gonna start seeing who's about that action. If LeBron James can't start scoring like at least 25, 26, 27 a game, man, they're in trouble.
Even though he dropped a triple-double, but they lost it. They lost by only 7 points too, bro. It's crazy. Like, I knew they were gonna win game 1, but I thought they would have been able to hold on in the fourth quarter, because I didn't think that 19-6 run was gonna come at all.
Yeah, man. So they need Kyle Kuzma to step up. They need Anthony Davis. I know Anthony Davis had 28 points. He actually led the Lakers in scoring, but it was a really weak performance on his end. He looked like he didn't really want to.
No, I agree.
He was waiting for the double team to pull up.
Y'all see Brady's point about Lakers needing a closer?
Yeah, they don't have one. They don't have one
I've been saying
yet.
that all year.
But they have the closer. What they need is Rondo back, so Braun can move to
the Lakers.
Thank you, bro. Playoff Rondo is different, man. I'm trying to tell
They
y'all,
need
man.
Rondo at point so that Braun can take over in the fourth.
Kyle Kuzma was supposed to be the closer,
He's
man.
the closer, bro. They got a closer. They just need somebody that's gonna run the game.
Who do you fear more though? Dame Lillard with the ball or LeBron James with the ball with 4 minutes left in the game?
Dame.
Bro.
Please give me Dame with the ball at the end of the game over LeBron. LeBron will make the right play, but Damian Lillard is gonna make a savage ass shot. Because Damian Lillard is like Steph Curry. He's a bad shot maker. Motherfuckers get into a groove and they just start jacking up shots from everywhere. It's incredible.
He's fearless. It's like LeBron's old teammate Kyrie.
To me, he's on a Kawhi hot streak right now. I'm feeling that same hot streak that Kawhi had last year.
What am I just doing?
Hey, but with the whole closer thing and them not having a closer, I agree. But Whiteside, they had a bunch of buckets towards the end that Whiteside like he had a factor, like just defensively. His presence was there. He was blocking shots. He was rim protecting, So if Whiteside comes with that same energy in the fourth quarter and they keep him in the games, that's going to be huge for Portland.
Now, you know what we need to, we need to see? We need to say JR. We need to see J.R. Smith come with that energy, man. We need energy off the bench, Lake Show. We need Dion Waiters to come in there, play some bigger minutes. We need J.R. Smith to come in there, hit some shots. We need Dwight Howard to not get into foul trouble, stop getting so frustrated. Play within the game. Anthony Davis, play within the game. LeBron James, play more aggressive.
Is Quinn White any PT on this?
He should.
Quinn didn't play.
No,
he didn't play. Yeah, I didn't
PT
see him
in this series.
He should.
He definitely should. He can contribute.
Yeah, I felt like he should have got thrown in there tonight when Daniel was breaking.
No question.
He got championship experience.
For sure, for 2 years.
Bro, Quinn Cook, I think Quinn Cook is so overlooked. I don't say he's underrated, but he's overlooked.
That's what Brady said.
Quinn Cook should get minutes before JR and I agree with that because he's out there trying to actually push the tempo and move the ball around. He's not consistent in what way? Like as a scorer?
To me, bro, he'll score for like a quarter and be dry for like 3, but he'll drop like 15 in 1 quarter. And then
bro, y'all remember when he dropped like 20 against he dropped like 25 against the Raptors? What was that, like game 6 or something like that? No, it was game 4.
Bro, that's
Quinn's a true one. Like they needed a 2 or a wing. Like that's why I needed Dion to get some bump.
But he has no vision, bro. He be like chest passing and shit. I'm like, bruh, you got no dimes.
He's a 3-and-D guy.
He's not that much of an X factor though. But let me ask you guys this question, man. Steve, because you weren't on here yesterday for that long, but
I tapped.
Porzingis ended up getting tossed from that game last night. If he stays in that game, the Clippers win or the Clippers lose?
They're getting spanked, bro. They was getting them out.
They were winning by 5 when Porzingis came in there and got ejected for the second technical. Some bullshit, super bullshit.
They had no answer for Luka, bro. He was doing that to their ass.
He definitely was, man.
Porzingis was on his way to a 40-piece too. He had like 35, right?
Porzingis? Nah, he had like 16 or something like that last night.
He didn't have all that.
Because he only played 20 minutes in the game.
So no, all right. So Luka almost had Luka had 36, and then but KP he was cooking, bro. Kawhi was getting cooked by this man.
Dude, it's crazy right now. We got 7 seeds and 8 seeds giving these 1 and 2s a run for their money. Outside of the Nets, the Nets aren't doing shit, but like Clippers and Mavs, that's an interesting series. Lakers and Blazers is somewhat of an interesting series as of right now. And then we got the Bucks and the Magic that could turn out to be something pretty interesting if Giannis doesn't step it up, man. Because, bro, Giannis, man, 2-time MVP, one of the best players in the league with all the stats and, his overall size and his strength and all that. But James Harden said something. He said something, man, and that was like, I never looked at Giannis the same after that. It doesn't take a whole lot of skill to just run in the paint and dunk it. I'm not saying that Giannis is not a skilled basketball player, but if you put it like that, you know what I mean? Come playoff time, you need to have more to your game than just that. And Giannis right now is not showing me a whole lot.
He started the season showing his different sides. Like, he was shooting a lot more at the beginning. Then he just started doing what he knew niggas couldn't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. He just did what worked.
Milwaukee's game is defense and transition.
Yeah.
If they in the half court, they gonna struggle.
Because their offense is defensive based because they got a lot of rim protectors.
Yeah. And that's why, losing Brogdon, like I said, Brogdon last year was 50, 40, 90. And he was really good.
I did not know that.
But why can't Blake get it together, though?
Bledsoe?
Yeah, bro.
He's fluky, bro. He's fluky.
He never gets into, bro. He's supposed to be a force, bro.
They used to call him Baby Braun back in the day.
I know, bro.
Baby what? Baby what?
Baby Braun.
Baby Braun? Are you serious? Yo, yeah, Andre, we're on Twitter, on Periscope.
I ain't gonna hold you. I never heard that, but I can see why people would.
Fuck no.
Amp his head like. He's a very athletic guard, bro.
Eric Bledsoe, Baby Braun. That is so disrespectful.
No, athletic-wise is not far off. You know
what?
Another thing
Fuck
about Milwaukee,
absolutely not.
To get his shot back.
Yeah, exactly. But he's in a class all his own as far as just athletic guards, bro. He has like strength and speed and shit like that.
Running back playing point guard.
Running back playing point guard.
Dead ass though, he's strong as hell, bro.
Let me ask you guys this question: what NFL player would dominate in the NBA today?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Honey Badger.
Honey Badger, what position would he play?
Megatron.
Yo, Megatron would be a bucket, son. He's retired. He's retired. He's not an active player, but I think he would get a bucket.
Like Malcolm Thomas or
Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates used to play basketball in college. He was a bucket.
At the U too.
I feel like Tyreek Hill would
I feel like OBJ.
Nate Robinson.
Oh, Tyreek Hill is also a bucket. He got highlight tape on YouTube.
Full force across the court.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
Mahomes, bro.
Yo, Mahomes a bucket. I forgot about my boy, son.
Oh yeah, he's sweet. He got
forgot about my boy. He could be in the NBA if he wants to. Better than LeBron James, baby.
Man.
I got
Mahomes stands out, yo.
If Aaron Donald lost like 80 pounds or like 100 pounds.
Hey, bro. The fact that we're going to talk football another time. I was about to start talking some Mahomes shit. We'll talk about that another time because this is the NBA playoff live stream. NBA playoff live stream. Game 1 is over. All the 8 teams that were playing in the last 48 hours, they have all played their game. Crazy, man. Today was a bit more unpredictable than yesterday. I went 4 for 4 yesterday on my predictions. I went 2 for 4 today, sadly. I got it wrong both times on the ACs. We'll see how these ACs are looking nice, bro.
What does Utah need for them to win?
They need Mike Conley back.
Jesus.
They need somebody else other than Spider.
If they had Bogey and Mike Conley, then they would be in a much better position because the Nuggets. I like the Nuggets though because Jokic right now,
bro, he's not fucking with nobody right now, bro.
They need Joe Ingles to get back on his They needed Joe Ingles to strap everybody like he did Paul George.
Yeah, the X factor right now with what they do have, Donovan Mitchell might just have to score 70 points if they're gonna win because, bro, like who else is gonna step up and give them a bucket? It doesn't seem like anybody down the stretch is gonna give them a bucket.
As good as Donovan Mitchell was,
that's a bad sign, bro.
Their two-man game with Gobert and Mitchell is not as good as Jokic and Murray.
Gobert
nope,
soft,
not at all.
bro.
I agree with that.
You saw it with Kobe and Gasol, bro. Gobert is soft. You can't win with a soft big man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think
proven.
Well, he's not soft. He's not soft. Let's not say that.
Soft, bro.
He's not soft.
Zubac was working that man, bro.
He was still protecting the rim most of the game. He's not soft. Let's not say that. Let's not say that Jokic. Let's not say that Gobert is soft.
Gobert is soft. Zion worked Gobert, and he's like way smaller.
But that's Zion though. Zion is a strong ass motherfucker, and he's different.
Bro, I just named 2 people off the top of my head that work this man.
Who's the other one? You said Zion and who?
He said Zubac.
Zubac didn't work him.
Bro,
he had a good game.
I swear to God, Dro, go look at the highlights after.
I don't know.
Bro.
Zion is fat.
I had to go back and look at it, but Zion's bodying anybody in the league. I don't care who it is. Zion's bodying anybody, probably even bodying Bron. He could probably body Bron.
Hey, do you think if they got a ridiculous trade offer? Hey, if they got a ridiculous trade offer for Zion, are you trading them?
Hell no.
The Pelicans are gonna lose Zion at some point. They should trade him so they don't end up with nothing.
They don't even play him.
Because
they're worried.
They ruined his rookie season, and if something happens next year and they botch his sophomore season,
and not being able to stay healthy,
he's still jumping out the gym though. He's still jumping out the gym.
That's fair.
So look, I will say this, man. I feel like the Pelicans are going to end up botching Zion's career, and Zion's going to end up going somewhere else. Zion, what would be a good landing spot for him outside of New Orleans? Like, what's a team that can use a good power forward right now?
The Wizards. The Wizards.
The Wizards?
I think. I don't know. I don't know, Brooks. I don't know.
This is me being a homer.
I was about to say, man, that's just that Wizard sports junkie in you, man.
Who was Rui?
No, Bertans. I think Rui's a 3, bro. I think Rui's a 3. Rui's going to have to get a jump shot.
Yeah, that's facts. Thomas Bryant was tough. He should have been all bubble.
Yeah.
All bubble team, man. That was a solid all bubble.
With the Pels, though, they got Brandon Ingram to build around Zion, but Brandon Ingram's the fucking man in New Orleans.
I think so, man. I think right now at least, he's only the man now because Zion hasn't played that much. But if Zion were to be playing 30 minutes a night, oh my God, bro, he would be one of the best players in the league if he's not already. Because
when they were trying to get AD, the Lakers, they were trying to give up the whole squad as long as they were going to keep Bron and Kuzma. They said you could have Ingram. They wanted Kuzma. They gave up Ingram. Now, definitely. I do think Kuzma fits their – it's crazy to say. It's crazy to say, but I think Kuzma fits the Lakers better than Ingram does. But the Lakers essentially traded an all-star, which is kind of wild to think about.
Yeah, that is true.
Ingram and Bron would have never worked.
I don't know. I think Zion could do something with either. I don't know. I'm thinking East Coast right now.
I don't know, man. All I know is the Pelicans, man, they should trade Zion so they don't end up empty-handed, bro. Go get somebody else.
I just
let Zion go. Free Zion.
Like, if he's going to get hurt, bro, let him get hurt.
My mom.
At this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I mean, he wants to play.
So,
yeah, that's true.
So what's up with your man Joel Embiid?
Joel Embiid, man, he doesn't have enough help.
He needs to drop 40 a game, too.
Doesn't have enough help out there. Tobias Harris plays.
I was going to say, if he went to Philly, because Philly doesn't really have, like, a solid scorer, bro.
That's like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid all over again.
But I feel like they all, yeah, that's true. But they all, like, I don't know. It's always one person per.
They already got Al Horford out there. They got
some ass.
They got Joel Embiid. They're not gonna trade anybody like that. They're not trading for no Zion out there. I tell you that much.
But let me ask you this. So the Sixers obviously have talent. I think they might fire their head coach, like Bryce.
They
Bryce,
should.
What's his name? Brown.
Brett Brown.
Brett Brown.
His record is horrible. They need to get him up out of there pretty soon.
How do you fix the Sixers? How do you make them a title contender? Are you
Honestly, man, get rid of either Ben Simmons or Joel Embiid, man. They can't play. They're not gonna win it together, man. They got to win it separately. Like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is the type of guy that he should be playing with LeBron, to be honest.
I don't know.
They're the same exact player, though.
Yeah.
Having them on the same team, I feel like would be. Imagine another ball handler, like a star ball handler, to play with LeBron James, because there's nobody else handling the ball for the Lakers right now.
Nigga, send Embiid to the Rockets, and it's a chip.
Ooh, Embiid with the Rockets would be nasty. That would be nasty.
A chip all day.
Yeah, a chip. Maybe, most likely.
He could really help the Thunder, too, but it's a better look on the Rockets.
Shit, man.
So,
put Zion in
Sixers,
OKC.
You keeping Simmons? Because I would keep Simmons personally.
Why you like Simmons more?
I just like Simmons' game. I just don't think they use him right. Like, I think Simmons needs to be on the wing, and they need to surround him around shooters. Like, him and Embiid both clog the paint.
Facts.
He needs to play a bit more of like.
Right either, though.
He needs to play more of like a big man's game, though. Like I feel like Ben Simmons.
That's where he's best.
Ben Simmons is trying to work on a jumper that it's not that great right now. He needs to just polish up his paint game even more, man. Just eat down there, get on the block, man. He's tall as fuck, and if the jumper's not working, go live in the paint, bro.
Ben Simmons isn't a true point guard.
Yeah, he is a true point guard because he doesn't want to score. Like he scores, but he doesn't want to shoot, and that's what you need to be a great player now.
So I'm a derail real quick on the conversation and say, as far as big point guards go, Spencer Dinwiddie is a bucket, bro.
Spencer Dinwiddie
is a 3.
He's like what, 6'8", right?
So I think he's 6'8", 6 something like that.
He's a 3 though. I think he's a 3. I think he's similar to Bron.
But I think he's similar
to
Bron.
He's a 2.
Similar to Luka. I think he's similar.
I thought he played the point for the Nets though.
No.
James LeVert is better than Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh, he does play point. Yeah, he's 6'5" though. He's 6'5".
Nice.
I think he's best suited to play 3.
Okay, I feel you. But so I was saying is because there's not a lot of big guards that play swift, like kind of like the Jamal Crawford type of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like Dinwiddie is swift like that. Ben Simmons plays more like Bron, like power.
Yeah,
and
100%.
Dinwiddie's more finesse, right? So LaMelo coming in, I feel like he's about to pull some Penny Hardaway shit.
Y'all know that Luka.
He's coming in at 6'10", shooting like Curry, range like Curry, not shooting, but he's gonna be an issue for everybody when he comes in.
Y'all know Luka's really just Ben Simmons with a jumper, right?
100%.
Luka's really just Ben Simmons with a jumper.
No, 100%, because Luka can play point. But my thing is, Luka is also a 3.
Yeah, Brady, he's like 6'10", bro. He's tall as shit. Or 6'9", bro.
Dinwiddie?
LaMelo.
Oh, LaMelo. Oh, yeah, LaMelo's a big motherfucker, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. LaMelo's going to come in on some Penny Hardaway shit and cook niggas.
He's going to be better than his brothers, I feel like.
Bro,
I've been saying this.
Not even in the convo for anything right now.
For anybody that's been following the podcast that I've been doing since way back when, like before Hear Me Out podcast, when I was emailing the podcast, I made a podcast talking about that. I said LaMelo Ball is going to be the best of the 3 brothers. This is when Lonzo was still at UCLA. LaMelo just,
the youngest brother always is.
He just has the most potential, and I feel like he has more, of a skill set than any of his brothers. Like you got LiAngelo, who's a shooter, but he really can't do much else. His body, I don't know, it's kind of weird sometimes.
I thought he was gonna be like a Blake Griffin type of guy, but he didn't. He's a bust.
LiAngelo is a weirdo, man. One day he's fat, next day he's too skinny. You never know what's up with him.
He was an idiot and wanted to rob.
Oh yeah, he went to China.
Nah, but
he went to China to go steal shit.
You know what I'm saying? All that aside, he wasn't very put together as a player. Now,
he's not a polished basketball player. Like Lonzo and LaMelo are NBA talents, but Lonzo right now is in the bubble especially. He looked awful, man. He looked atrocious. And when he was with the Lakers, if he was at least putting in some type of work, LeBron would have wanted him to stay. So the fact that LeBron wanted him gone just goes to show that guys don't really believe in Lonzo like that. And I think it's starting to get into his head. And LaMelo got a fresh start. He could be the #1 overall pick in the draft. He's tall as shit. He got a better inside game already than Lonzo does. You know, with that floater is really nice. The jump shot is nice. He's a better shooter than Lonzo.
And he's a lot more confident.
He's way more confident. Way more confident. So
and their dad is out of their life pretty much right now as far as
oh my God. And how great is that? That Lonzo already had to deal with all that shit from LeVar, and now LaMelo can go into it clean slate, just like I'm my own player. That must be a great advantage for him.
Typical little brother shit.
I definitely took advantage of certain things my parents didn't let my brother do. That when I was old enough, when I did it, they were like, whatever, we've seen it. So that's what LaMelo's going through now, man.
So that's what I'm saying. He's gonna come in and change up how all this point guard shit is. Like, I feel like he's gonna come in and help move the game forward again.
Playoff live stream, man. NBA playoff live stream. Second night in a row. We're back at it, man. We had a little bit of a later game today with this Lakers and Blazers. I think it's actually replaying on my TV right now. Let me turn this shit off. I'm not trying to see this again.
Yeah, I had Inside the NBA, and it's replaying the game now. They done.
Got to take this shit off, man. So, I'll tell you guys this much, man. I don't see the Lakers losing twice. I don't see the Bucks losing twice. They're both probably going to come back and win these next games. But let's go ahead and let's start doing our Game 2 predictions for these next couple games, man. I think we did so. We did so yesterday, but we're going to go ahead and do it one more time because, we got some people in here that didn't come in yesterday.
The Lakers got sucker punched. Who sucker punched the Lakers? What? Everybody knew the Blazers were going to win that game.
Huh?
Someone commented Lakers got sucker punched. I don't even know who it was.
You said everyone knew the Blazers were going to win that game?
Bro.
Everyone knew that.
Stop it, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Stop it, bro.
The Blazers are hotter than everybody else.
Wait, so you're being serious, Brooks? Nobody really thought. I did not see anyone say that.
Bro, I'm so serious, bro. I even said that they were going to win this game, and I was right. So I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, I'll give you that.
I believe you.
You said that the Rockets were going to win, or you said that the Thunder were going to win. You were wrong about that. And then I said that the Lakers were going to win, and I was wrong about that. So
I was 1-1.
We both got one wrong there.
I'm still saying that the OKC can win the series, but
I think they're getting swept.
I don't think the Blazers are going to win this series.
No,
Blazers are going to win the game.
With the way Eric Gordon was playing, I don't think the Thunder have a chance.
Let's go ahead. Game 2, we're going to run it down. The first Game 2 is going to be tomorrow, well, today technically, at 1:30 in 12 hours. Nets versus Raptors, Game 1. Who y'all taking in Nets versus Raptors?
Raptors again.
I'm going to take the Nets.
Are we bringing the broom out in this Raptors series or not?
Well, yes, we are.
I think so, too. I think we might have to bring the broom out because Spencer Dinwiddie and LeVert can't do it, man. They can't do it by themselves.
Spencer Dinwiddie isn't in the bubble, bro.
He's not in the bubble. I'm over here sounding like Stephen A, man. Oh, God. I did not say that.
Though, the Nets were playing well in the bubble.
They don't have anybody right now, bro.
Yeah, Karis LeVert.
Jared Allen can't do that shit alone.
LeVert is looking like a beast out there, man. He's definitely getting some good clout out in the bubble.
Then they got
LeVert had a double-double.
Solid
performance. He has to have a double-double.
Play,
I'd hope he'd have a double-double.
Facts.
Do you think they're going to sign Crawford again for KD and Kyrie?
Hell no, bro.
Probably
Hell
not.
no.
Well, maybe. It's a possibility. So the second game of Game 2 is going to be at 4 p.m. Jazz versus Nuggets. Who you guys taking?
I like the Nuggets, sadly.
Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Nuggets.
I think the Jazz can turn it around.
I think so, too. I'm going to take Jazz in Game 2 because I think that Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert and everybody's going to... I think they're going to play more like team-oriented game. And I think, honestly, Joe Ingles might come in there and drop like a cool clutch, like 13, 14 points. Like, he's going to drop like 8 in the fourth quarter. I think Joe Ingles is going to come out and be the X factor of tomorrow's game. Just remember I said that.
Brady says gentleman's sweep for the Nuggets.
I can see that. Well, actually, no, I can't see that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You think they're going to have an answer for Jamal Murray and Jokic tomorrow?
I think so. I think that Jamal Murray is not going to be as hot as he was in the last game, but Jokic probably score a little more.
Yeah, because Murray isn't a consistent player.
Stop it. Spider just dropped 60 on that boy. He has a point to prove.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in this next one.
And it's his boy, bro. He's not about to just let that man do that shit again. There's no way.
I think Murray might take somebody's ankles tomorrow. Not even.
Yeah, he's gonna.